Hi there, Aries. This is going to be a quick reading for you for the what's coming up for the weekend. So for the next few days, and see what is going on. And just because it's your birthday season, so yeah, you are my counterpart. So you're like my polar opposite. So I have a whole lot of Aries in me, within me, my soul. Did you know that when, like, say you're an Aries, so it's your sun sign. If it's your sun sign, that is what you are here to learn to be. So usually we're not that person until we're wiser, we're older, you know, learning to be a little bit more brave and doing things not so recklessly. But also, as you're growing up, you have a lot of Libra like within you, because since Libra is your polar opposite, you have like a lot of, you really deep down inside, and you can clarify this for me, but I know, I studied a lot of astrology. So usually if you have like a lot of Aries placements, or you're an Aries sun, since you are here to evolve to like an Aries archetype, you still carry the polar opposite, which is wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to, during your growth, you will sacrifice a lot for other people, but you are here to learn that you are here to do great things with discipline in the right way and lead people. But a lot of times what happens is we cling on to the polar opposite and wanting to hang on to people, and wanting to cater to people, or being indecisive of certain things that you're wanting to do, or maybe a commitment phobe. You know, as Libras, they get stereotyped for being these big romantic and these big always wanting to be in a relationship, otherwise they don't know themselves, right? But there is also a truth that Libras are relationship phobes. You know, there might be in a relationship, but that doesn't mean they want to commit fully to somebody because they're indecisive, right? So you can carry some of that in you. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but anyways, let's get to your message. I hope that gives you something to think about. So what is going on with Aries and their situation? Clarify the strength. Message to go along with strength as far as their situation. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Wands. There we go. So it looks like the situation that you are going through right now, maybe you feel like you are pretty strong. You feel pretty vital. You feel pretty strong, especially strong-minded, strong-headed, to go about a certain situation. And for everybody is different. So I could be saying that it could be work for you, or for somebody else is love, or it could be like a soul thing that you have going on. So you can switch it as you see fit to what your lifestyle or what you're going through at the moment, because we're all going through different things in life. So just switch it to if it's personal, or if it's love, or if it's work, or if it's like a soul journey that you're going through, then you can switch it as that. We are all manifestors of our own destiny. So you should never take any tarot reading full faith and let that be the end all be all, because you are the one that controls your future at the end of the day. So what I would suggest to do is just take in the positive and leave the negative, or even learn, if there's a certain message that you need to learn that and leave that behind, and never take everything with you. I just like to take the positivity and the good stuff from all my tarot readings and move along. Yes, if maybe something's hurt, leave it in the past. Or it sounds easier than it seems, but the goal is to have growth here and to learn from our mistakes, so we can be able to evolve to a better future, right? So, yeah, as far as, so you're aiming for something, and you feel like you have the vitality, you feel like you have the drive, you feel like you have all it takes, maybe, to put your power into whatever you're aiming at. Let me see what that card means. This is a new deck for me, the Luminescent Oracle. It's beautiful, and I think it goes well with this tarot deck. So let's see what that means. So yeah, so you feel like you're taking a leap of faith, you have conviction, and you have a chance. So you have a chance to go at something. You're taking the risk, you're wanting to take the risk and not always be foolish. And you maybe right now at the moment you're thinking, if I never try, if I never do this, maybe I won't have another chance. And maybe you should go for whatever it is that you're trying to aim at, whether it's a job, whether it's a love situation, whatever it is. You will never know until you try. Maybe you feel like there's a certain door that's going to be closing if you don't take action, and that's why you are at full strength here, wanting to tackle things head on. And that is what you are feeling. You need to know that you are wise enough to consider make sure you're wise enough to consider the circumstances, but yet be brave. And this is where strength is. All this Leo energy, you're controlling your mind, your dominion, you're controlling your own situation here. You have the strength to do that, the mental capacity, and yet you you are brave enough to take the risk. And then just make sure you follow the light to the right path, and just ask the universe, God, whoever you believe in, to guide you in the right path, and just know that you will not miss hidden opportunities, and you will find the key to your next adventure. So yeah, be more adventurous, and take action to what you really do believe in. Take all considerations before you do what before you aim at what you are wanting to go for, and then go for it. Be brave. As far as what the insecurities that hinder you, you got the Tower. So maybe you feel there is a fear inside of you of everything just crumbling apart. So like I said earlier, maybe there is something that you feel like the doors are closing in on you, and you need to act now, and that's your fear. Your fear is sometimes when we cling on our fears too much, they become, you were manifesting them. So it's important for you to to have positive thoughts and positive thought outcomes. Because if you're thinking that everything's gonna fall apart and that nothing is gonna work, then it's not gonna work out, because we are manifesting within our subconscious and our thoughts and everyday thing. You know, we have that fear mentality, and that's why I don't even watch the news anymore, because everything going on, because I'm not gonna let that fragmentate my mind from having a more positive positive livelihood. Why are we living in fear? That's what they want us to do. I mean, that's what I feel, but whatever. But that's maybe a message for you. Maybe have more of a positive outcome, and not think so much negative and thinking that everything's gonna fall apart. You feel like and that is a insecurity that you have within you, and this is what's making you not maybe take actions towards certain things. But you need to believe in yourself and have faith. Yeah, so eagerness, let's see what eagerness says. Yes, you need to have the fear. You need to maybe be fearless and have the passion and have the energy to be able to go towards what you're going through, towards what you're aiming at. Again, going back to the strength, having the strength to go towards that one thing that you're trying to do. Luna, you better stop it. So, so maybe moving on from past mistakes with serene spirit, and embrace the passion and the enthusiasm to fulfill the given objective. And you need to say to yourself, I am eager to live each new day with a clear mind, like I was just saying earlier, you know, and a positive mindset. I am eager to live each new day with a clear mind, welcoming the strength in me. So that's what I see, how it all just connects. I love it. Welcoming the strength in me. Nothing will hold back positivity that motivates me. Though the path ahead may be dark at times, I am fierce, full of vigor, and able to move forward without hesitation. So you need to have a more positive mindset, just like I was saying earlier, because your insecurities are lying there. So go, you know, not everything is always going to be bright and shiny. Sometimes, you know, some paths away through our journey, you know, they're a little dark, but that's what makes us wise at the end, right? I hope that is a message for you. Now, what is it that the universe has in store for you? You need to have more passion and have be able to take action towards what you are going for. That thing that just lights up your heart and you're wanting to go towards, so passionate. You need to maybe embrace that side of yourself a little bit more and adapt to that energy for a little bit, because and yeah, know that you are a passionate person, and embrace that. Maybe sometimes you feel like you shouldn't act so passionate at the moment, or having those insecurities that things are going to fall apart because you can act maybe too passionate, I feel like. But as long as you are honest and you are compatible with the things that you are trying to align with or be passionate with, then it'll be suitable. You'll be fine. Yeah, maybe this path, once you take the passion, can lead to many different directions, each bringing you potential and adventure into the unknown. So you need to be able to seek out your passions and go for the things that you need to. You have the strength here to do it. So go for it before that door closes on you and you feel that everything's going to crumble down. You need to be able to take chances in life. And even if things don't work out, you know, at least you learn that mistake, and you learn that, you know, maybe that just was not for you, or is not for you, and then you can move on. Yeah, and just know that you can, you know, bend without breaking. You can adapt to any situation. And this is what the adaptation card is telling you. You can adapt to anything, but you need to also be able to take action towards your passion. It's things that you're passionate about, that you are wanting to do with all your heart. So, and also within being honest with your own soul, and not hindering yourself because you feel like you're going to make a mistake. Remind yourself who you really are as you're going through towards your passions. And that's what the universe wants you to know, and what is in store for you. You just need to go for it. And how to expand in this situation is, maybe have a new start. And instead of feeling defeated, find a way to find a new start. Because the Nine of Wands feels, it's telling you, it's saying that you are pretty much tired, you're burnt out about a certain situation. Maybe this tower situation, that you feel like your insecurities, and that's what I feel here, that you have a lot of insecurities within a certain situation, that you feel that it's not going to work out. But that's what's making you go to a burnout and not take action. You need to find a way to find a new start. And because a new start can lead you to, oh my god, to a new open door. I'm sorry, this dog is crazy. Lead you to a new open door. So this new start, let's see what this one has to say. Yeah, having renewal, regeneration, rebirth. And know that greatness comes from bold beginnings. Take action. Forget your insecurities. You have to take actions. And even if things fall apart, when things fall apart, they're meant to fall apart, so better things can be built on a solid foundation. And just like an Aries, you know, you want to build things in a solid foundation with a good structure, and not just build them without a foundation, because it's going to fall apart. And that's what you are here to learn, Aries. You are here to learn that it takes discipline, and it takes structure, and it takes a foundation for you to build something that's worth keeping. Does that make sense? And have a rebirth within yourself. You will start anew, and be thankful. Be thankful for the past chapters. And this is ties in so beautifully. Be thankful for the past chapters, and because that is what's making you who you are today. Embrace that. And you know, although you went through a lot of pain, a lot of work, a lot of burdens, and you feel defeated, this is leading you to a new chapter, because this is already closing out. You're already at the end of the burnout. You did all the work, and this is already coming to the end, to be able to for you to close the door on this and go to a new start. The universe holds greatness for you. When things don't succeed, you can end things and start again, which is Aries thing. You need to end things and just start again, and not keep on and on and on certain situations that are taking you nowhere. I just feel like I needed to say that. You will hold on to the light that gives you conviction, and be ready to embark on a new chapter in life. Tomorrow is a gift. So stop holding on to the past. I feel like this is what you need to know in order to expand your perception towards the future, or towards the coming days. Is expand your horizons, expand your thoughts. and let go of the past and stop living in the past, because otherwise you're not getting ahead and you're wasting time. And you know, the older we get, time, we don't get time back. We don't get things back. And if you keep trying and trying for a certain relationship, a certain job, it maybe there's something else for you. Start new, and you'll be grateful for it. And that is what the message that I have for you, Aries. I hope this connected with you. And don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, whatever. Comment, please. Thank you. Bye.